Beware, this is a heartbreaking story. It's the tale of a mother who suddenly disappeared from her home, the story of a husband who believes his wife eloped with her lover, and a broken child who dedicated his entire life to searching for his mother. 17-year-old Raymond returns from school one day and is startled to find a truck parked outside his house. As he approaches, he sees his father and some men loading his mother's belongings onto the truck. Panicked, Raymond rushes to help collect her things. His father tries to restrain him, but Raymond insists on keeping his mother's belongings close. It has been a month since his mother disappeared, at least that's what Raymond believes. Murphy's father is a police chief. He thinks Tracy, his wife, left because she was unhappy. He searched for her for just 15 days. All the evidence points to her leaving. Her bags and stuff, like toothpaste and comb, are missing. His colleagues and the entire neighborhood think that too. However, Raymond cannot fathom that she would willingly leave because she loves him deeply. Her father and the police eventually give up the search, but Raymond's determination to find his mother remains unshaken. He uses his pocket money to print numerous pamphlets with her mother's picture and distributes them throughout the town, questioning anyone who might have seen her. His father doesn't intervene because he knows Raymond isn't ready to accept that his mother left. For months, Raymond tirelessly searches for her, but she remains elusive. One day, he was searching for something in the attic and discovered a picture of her mother and another man. Her mother is watching him with love, both their hands entwined. He looked closely and saw her Aunt Emily behind them, watching them in awe. Raymond is eager to uncover the story behind this picture, but he has yet to learn where his Aunt Emily is. His mother, Tracy, had abandoned her sister long ago, and his father doesn't discuss her either. When he inquires about her, he's told she's out of the country, and the subject is always swiftly changed. Raymond knows his father will not tell her about Aunt Emily, so he goes to his friend in the police, who is also a family friend, Uncle Eric. At first, Uncle Eric refused, but he agreed to help him. Raymond also took a promise from him that he would not reveal this inquiry about father. Some days later, Uncle Eric told him the address, and he was surprised to find out that his Aunt Emily was living in the same city. One day, he reached Aunt Emily's address instead of going to school. He rang the bell, and a boy younger than him came out. Behind him was Aunt Emily. She saw Raymond and tears pouring down her face and hugged him warmly. This is the first time in his life he met his aunt. After exchanging greetings and hugs, Raymond told her everything and asked about the picture. Aunt Emily revealed something that would change his life forever. Tracy and Jack were deeply in love when they were in college. Murphy is a childhood friend of Tracy, and he also loves Tracy. Everyone in the college knows about this love triangle. At the same time, Jack is lucky because he has the love of Tracy. Everyone mocks Murphy that his childhood friend, whom he loves, didn't love her back. After studies, Jack proposed to Tracy, and Tracy accepted it. According to Aunt Emily, everything was going perfectly. Then, one day, she saw Murphy and his friends talking to Jack on her way to school. Emily noted there was apparent tension between them. However, when they saw her pass, they smiled at her. Aunt Emily smiled back and continued to school. She recounted that this was the last time she caught Jack. He left a note explaining that he could not marry Tracy and was going for her life. Tracy was sorrowful, but Murphy took care of her. After a couple of years, they got married. But after months of marriage, police found a suspicious body and identified him as Jack. When she found out about this, Aunt Emily told his mother, Tracy, about this incident, which slipped from her mind. Aunt Emily asserts that her father killed Jack. Even Raymond couldn't believe it. Aunt Emily said she was pretty sure because they found the body near the place where they all were standing. According to her, she went to the police, but Murphy was also in the police, so he tried to shut her up. She told Tracy but didn't listen because she was pregnant, and Murphy always loved her, so she was certain Murphy couldn't do this. However, when Aunt Emily started to talk, Tracy got angry with her and abandoned her. Aunt Emily attempted to stop Raymond for lunch, but he didn't believe her story, much like his mother. They argued, but Aunt Emily remained certain. On his way home, Raymond considered another possibility. Maybe Jack was still alive, and his mother had seen him, prompting his departure. Tears welled in his eyes as he reassured himself that his mother would never leave him for anyone. She loved him deeply. The thought of her leaving left him increasingly despondent. One day, as Raymond slept, he was abruptly awakened by loud thudding at the door. His father opened it, and his colleagues came to arrest him. Raymond's world shattered when he learned that his mother's body had been found, and his father, Murphy, had planted all the evidence to make it seem like she had run away, hiding her belongings and bags. Murphy confessed to deceiving everyone into thinking Tracy had escaped, but he had killed her because she had discovered his role in Jack's death. A fight had erupted between them, and fearing that she would reveal the truth, ruining his career, he had shot her and concealed her body. Raymond still couldn't fathom what had happened. His father had not only killed 2 men, but had also ruined his own life. Raymond felt profoundly alone, but Aunt Emily placed her hand on his shoulder and smiled, but tears were in her eyes.